Whoa, whoa, whoa. Y'all know what it is. It's Big Banks. Shit, man. Y'all might know me as Big Banks Films, Big Banks Studios, your favorite cousin. Shit, I got my nigga Celebrity in this bitch. I'm going to quit talking. I'm going to let him go and introduce himself. Let's get it. Tap in with us.
Peace, peace. What's going on, family? How y'all doing? I am Celebrity, owner, creator of Swamp Clothing Brand. Mr. We Have Lift Off himself. How's everybody doing? Peace, peace.
No further ado. We're going to go on and get this started. His name is Celebrity. But for the people that don't know you, for my platform, let everybody know where you from, how long you been in Dallas, and shit. Let's just start right there.
Okay. So I'm originally from Houston. Born and raised. I moved to Dallas in 2009. I started kind of recording music in Dallas, maybe about in 2011, 12 maybe. But I've been around music pretty much my whole life since high school on up. I'm from the same area, neighborhood where the Swisher House was birthed, north side of Houston. But yeah, I've been in Dallas since 2009. I performed with 97.9 Spring Fest events at least 4 or 5 years in a row. I've been on stage for some pretty big names, Russ, Dolph, just to name a couple.
So yeah, you said how long you been here?
Since 2009.
So you was here back when we had the boogie era, all the dancing.
See, I graduated in 2000, and like the boogie era, yeah, I want to say it was in there, but I know when I was at Prairie View, I know it was really moving and getting it was really ignited around that time frame, like 2000, the 2004s, 2003s, and in that 2000 era, that time frame. I know Mr. Rogers was at PV when I was, and I know I met him at Prairie View. Yeah. And I know he was one of the big pioneers of Dallas of sound and getting Dallas, moving Dallas and pushing Dallas. So yeah.
Okay. So you say you've been doing music a long time. So who is some of your influences?
Man, some of my influences have been like Zero. You know, all of our legends. Like because in Houston we have our own. Literally, we have our own sound. You know what I mean? Like we have our own sound. When they talk about freestyle, you know, you may hear like East Coast freestyle. You know exactly who that is. You know what I mean? You hear West Coast, you know who it is. Yeah. And so you hear the South, and you would almost want to believe that it's just a man, hold up, I'm gonna come down. Yeah. You know, you almost want to believe that. You know what I mean? But that's not the case. We have our own slang. We have what we call slab talk. You know, we're the one side. You know, we're the one coast of the culture to where we can talk about cars in so many different ways, and it never gets old.
Yeah, Houston really never lost its sound. Like Texas started doing what Atlanta doing. You know, East started. You know, but Houston did bring in some type of drill music, but for the most part, Houston never lost its sound or its culture, bro.
We kept it. We owned it, and that's because we never let nobody take it.
Yeah.
They almost tried to find a way to take Screw from us.
Yeah.
You saw that? You saw that little time in history?
Everybody had Screw in there.
Yeah, they almost tried to take Screw from us, and so they almost tried it.
Yeah.
You know, they almost tried it, but again, we so about that. Yeah. You're not going to ever be able to take that from us. You're not going to take it from us. You're not going to ever be able to say you started it. It started anywhere other than where it actually started from. And that's what I love about our culture.
Yeah.
You're going to always know. When you hear us, you know it's us. Yeah. And it's going to always be like, hey, where you from?
So all right. So let's do this. Give me your top 5. And I'm going to go to Houston, but give me your top 5 rappers of all time. All time. Because you pretty much, you're an all-around artist. You know what I'm saying? So you can, You probably be able to name some people that can really spit that these new rappers ain't even gonna know who they are.
I like lyrically, man. Like, don't get me wrong, I like to be able to move a little bit, but I don't really club, so dancing and all that ain't necessary for me.
Yeah.
But lyrically, hip hop, lyrically wise, man, I've always liked, man. I don't want to start just listing fucking names, man, because then here we come with
If
the
you had a
shit.
Mount Rushmore,
That's what I'm saying. See, here we go. Now we got to put them somewhere. God dang. Oh, man. So let's go. Let's go with all time. Gee, this is some shit here. Uh, let's see. I like, I like pop. I like pop.
you don't sound too. You said, yeah.
I like Pac because Pac actually inspired me to be the type of artist to talk about what's needed to be discussed. Not necessarily because he was the most lyrical. I like Pac's passion as an artist. I liked his passion. I liked his message. No matter what, you always still knew what he was about. You know what I mean? He never made it for me. Excuse me. I never took Pac as a gangster. You know what I mean? I never took him as somebody who was just somebody. I never took him as that. I took him as somebody who was just well informed and who was very much in touch.
You know, these new rappers put Drake over Pop.
That's fine. That's fine. That's totally fine. I have no problem with that because they putting that up there for them, not for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's some shit. Like you asking me about my Mount Rushmore, right?
Yeah.
So this is basically if I wake up in the morning and I open my blinds, this is who I want to see.
Yeah.
So this for them. That's their shit. If they wake up in the morning and they open their blinds and Mount Rushmore is the first thing they get to see, they want to see fucking Drake.
Yeah.
Great. Fucking have at it, bro. Like, have fucking at it. Personally, that's your business. If that's how you feel.
Yeah.
They may be looking at it from a perspective of think of where we are. This is a big numbers world. Yeah. Now that we're in. It's all numbers.
It's all numbers.
It's all numbers. It's all numbers. So they may look at that from a perspective of he done so much, he done this, he done that, he done that. Great. Yeah. But honestly speaking, how impactful was he really? Because he didn't lead a culture of anything, to be quite frank. There was no cultural lead. He just basically came in, took a bunch of other shit, and just got real popular on it and got paid off of it.
True.
But led absolutely nothing. Because if you do what he doing, now you just sound like him now. And you can't lead if, you know what I mean? You can't lead if nobody can come behind you and do what you do and people respect it still.
After all these years, Pac been gone, he's still relevant.
He's still in the conversation. Yeah. He's still in the conversation, part of the conversation. But whatever angle you take from it, he's still gonna be a part of the conversation. You dig? Like that's why I'm
still
like
making movies.
Yeah. So and it's not always about for me lyrically, but at the same time, what he was talking about was very, very, very much relevant, and it's still again relevant today, which makes it even more of a reason why Pac would make my Mount Rushmore when it comes to that. Another artist lyrically, from Texas, Killer Caleon. Killer Caleon is gonna make my Mount Rushmore every day. He's gonna make my Mount Rushmore every day. I don't give a fuck about what nobody talking about. Lyrically, that boy gonna run circles around a lot of people, a lot of y'all favorite artists.
Yeah,
that's what's gonna be so dope about it. That's why I say that he gonna run circles around. As a matter of fact, he probably a lot of y'all favorite artists.
Yeah.
Let's just keep it a band on that. With that, I'm gonna be on there. I'm gonna be on there in the most vain way. I'm gonna be on there, big on there.
2 months.
Kanye gonna be on there.
Ooh, Kanye.
Yeah, lyrically, I like Kanye. I've always liked Kanye. I've liked Kanye since even before College Dropout. I like Kanye, man. Lyrically, Kanye's a fucking genius. I can give two shits about.
So far, your list is crazy. We got Pac.
Yeah. Who's 3 stacks?
Ooh.
Yeah, and 3 stacks. We got 3 stacks. We definitely have 3 stacks. We have 3 stacks on there. And if I couldn't mention myself, as a matter of fact, if I have to be an honorable mention because it just wouldn't make sense to be, to be that vain, I guess. Hmm, man. I think I would go. Uh, oh man. Oh, oh, fuck. I think I'm gonna go with. I think I'm gonna go with Big Pokey.
Oh, I got something for that.
I think I'm gonna go with Big Pokey. I'm gonna go with
So
Big
we
Pokey on
got
that. I really
we
like Big
got
Pokey, man.
Pop, Killer Calion, we got you, we got Kanye, got 3 Stacks, and then honorable mention Big Pokey. That list is crazy. Nobody sound the same.
Not one.
Nobody's in the same, like that's crazy.
Those people would not make many people's list.
At all.
Not even be a thought.
So if we went East Coast, give me 3. If we went East Coast, is Jay-Z on that list or Nas?
Nas is definitely on my list. Nas is yeah.
No Biggie?
Yeah. Definitely we'll go big. I actually do like big.
Big
I'm
is
a
tough.
big fan. Yeah. I'm actually a big fan, so I'm not gonna not put big on there. Like he probably I was gonna say he may have should have been mentioned first, but no, he got mentioned when he was supposed to. I like Big. I like Nas. Um, Jay will make the list. I'm not even gonna act like I would. I don't fuck with Jay. I'm actually I ride with Jay. I don't really like to. I don't like to hear no hate, no Jay hate.
JB.
I don't do the Jay hate. I don't do the Jay hate talk. If I see the Jay hate talk, I just start looking somewhere else. I don't even interview. I don't go in the conversation for what?
Yeah.
Because you feel that way.
Tough.
That's how you feel. You're gonna always feel that way. I'm not in a position to change you. I just know, you know what I mean? Like I've been rocking with Jay. When that Black album came out, oh man, hey,
Tough.
say man, hey, we was rocking that bitch front to back. So we was word for word in that bitch.
So we got the East.
You got Jay,
Can't
Nas,
do
and
East
Big.
without West.
In the West, man, honestly, I really don't listen to West Coast music.
What? No Snoop, no NWA, no.
I didn't really listen. I like Snoop. I listened to Snoop. I like Snoop through his eras because Snoop was really big on the 70s.
Yeah.
And so I was really big on that. Like anytime he did something like that, I was big on it. I've always listened to I've listened to every Snoop album. I've listened to every Snoop album. Because I've always wanted to follow Snoop because he smoked weed. That was really wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's for the most part. You know what I mean? I know Wiz is not West Coast. I like Wiz though. I actually do fuck with Wiz. I know he's not West Coast, but I like Wiz. Wiz is really cool to me.
I'm gonna ask you a question about Wiz.
But yeah, I don't have a list. I don't really have a list like that for the West Coast. No diss on the West. I just don't have a list. I actually don't think I've heard really much from the West Coast I don't like, which is what's crazy. I just don't listen to a lot of West Coast rap.
All right. What about Midwest?
Which would be who? Like, give me somebody.
You'll get like the St. Louis area, even if you had to go Detroit, you mess with the Detroit rappers?
Nah,
really?
No. I don't really listen to a bunch of people. Honestly speaking, like I have a man, and you can see how wide my list or how limited my list may really be. I may listen to some shit, but I'm not one of those people that like hear an artist and listen to their whole catalog. Okay. I don't see or hear an artist. If I hear their song, I'll be like, oh, that's what's up. You know what I mean? I may like the beat. Yeah. So I may like pull a beat and do a beat jack to it or something, but don't take that shit as, man, dude be in that, he be in a bag of music. I don't. Like don't pull me on no motherfucking panel about hip hop and all these other artists, because you're gonna be like, damn, this is one of the most selfish fucking artists. This nigga don't listen to no fucking body. Like I've asked him about 5 different artists and he be like, I ain't never heard that shit before.
But it's crazy you say that, because I remember Timberland, Magoo, Missy. I remember Timberland and them saying back in the day, that they would lock themselves in the studio with no outside influences.
Seriously.
And don't listen to no music. And that's how they was able to come up with some.
That's how you hone in on what you can create,
Yeah,
as opposed
yeah.
to being influenced by your surroundings and outside.
Yeah.
And that's me. Like when I write music, once I hear a beat, I write to the beat.
Yeah.
I write to the beat, and I don't like to be at the studio writing. I don't like to go to the studio and write. I don't work like that. I don't like writing around people.
Yeah.
That's why I love that I have my shit at home. When I hear a
Yeah.
beat, I'm taking that bitch to the house. I might wake up at 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning, put my headphones on, roll a blunt, put the beat on, and be just sitting in my room or sitting in my little space or somewhere chilling, writing. I can't do that if you got me on a time crunch coming into the studio. We got a write session, and I don't want to write with nobody.
So do you think, because we're in this era of everybody is creating at home. Everybody got their own setup at home. You think that took away from needing the big studio, the big production,
Hell no, because I still want to go to a big studio, a big production. My thing with that is, I may not necessarily like to write in my style to a beat. And I hope this don't sound contradictory, but if we have a session in which we're working with live instruments and we're creating something like that, that right there is a call for me to come to the studio ready to create.
Yeah. Okay.
But if we're doing just natural, just your general, I'm coming to lay my tracks, I'm gonna sit with you while you mix and work this shit out. I'm coming to that bitch ready to record. I mean that shit. If I got 2 hours on you, I'm gonna be in there for about 30 minutes. And that's me recording, laying my verse for everything that we came for. So you should have about 1 hour and 30 minutes to do. I mean, it should be 1 hour and fucking 30 minutes, nigga. You just mixing. That's it. That's all. Like, you got a lot of motherfucking time to work with. I mean, my shit should be fucking immaculate.
That's your verse,
hook,
everything.
Every fucking thing. I'm serious, bro. I have already practiced it. My background is theater and stage play, so I know how to memorize lines. Yeah. I know how I want to sound. I know how I want that sound to project. I know how I want, I know how I want I want you to hear it like this. So I'm going to say it like that. So by the time I get in there, you ain't in there coaching me on how to say shit. Yeah. All I'm doing is coming in that bitch. I'm landing how I'm landing. I'm not saying, let me punch. I don't like to punch in. I don't do all that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't punch in. I don't go into the studio until I'm ready to record my verse. I don't go in the studio learning my verse. I don't go in there. I don't write. Oh, fucking K. That's your business. If you got that type of time and or money to waste in there trying to punch in and fucking create some shit that sound fucking crazy, that's your business, G. That's your business, my nigga. But I'm from an era and a time where, hey, I'm not wasting my time or money. And when I say what I say, I want it to be something I can stand on. I'm not going in on some shit I barely remember because I was high as fuck when I did it. You know what I'm talking about? And now when it come out, I'm like, oh shit, I'm on stage like just whatever, letting their song play. Because that's what be happening. No, nigga, I memorized it before I even went in the studio, my nigga. So I'm about to record it. So when it come out to I also giving you enough time as the motherfucking engineer to do your mixing and also provide me with a show mix with just my motherfucking, my ad-lib.
I tell artists this all the time, man. When I say, because I engineer, I produce. If you don't do it with me, whatever studio you go to, get a show mix, get, everything you need from that session so you don't have to hit the engineer up later on. Go on and get your club mix. Go on and get
your instrument, get your goddamn acapellas, get your pack. Everything. Get your service pack. Get your service pack if you can get that from them, bro. Get your instrumental, get your clean version, get your dirty version, get your acapella, and get the instrumental. Get that shit. Yeah. Get that shit.
They don't be knowing.
But watch this. Even if, I'm sorry to cut you off. Yeah. Even if they do know, keep in mind, they're not leaving them enough time to, because guess what they doing? Guess what they doing?
What they doing?
Punching in. Trying to memorize their verse. Trying to write their motherfucking verse.
Yeah.
Trying to write their verse. Actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? They ain't got time for him to make that. They got to call him later.
Now you got to waste more money.
And really, they don't got to call him at all because they got the beat. They ain't going to ever worry about no clean version. Yep. That's a far-fetched, to be quite frank with you. They got the beat and they got the whole song. They not performing this fucking song without the lyrics. What they need that for? That's why they don't have it. They never feel like they need it because they never feel like they're gonna be tested to where you have to actually show if you really an actual goddamn new artist.
Yeah. Yeah.
As an artist, I'm not performing with my fucking words in the background, bro. That's a goddamn talent show. That's not even a talent show, my nigga. That's motherfucking karaoke.
Yeah.
That's karaoke.
I'm with
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, come on. That's why they don't have it. They don't plan on doing that shit.
Okay. So you got a lot of music. You got a lot of music, bro. We just rolled and we just they just mixing it. So out of all your songs, what's your favorite song out from your discography?
Blazing.
That's a bad one.
There's a part 1 and a part 2. So I like Blazing. Blazing is like my favorite song.
That's a bad motherfucker, man.
And it gets better every time. We have we're about to start working on Blazing Part 3. So it gets better every time. And that's the song that I have with Day Day. We shot the video to Blazing Part 1. We're gonna shoot the video to Blazing Part 2. And then next we'll be working on the actual Blazing Part 3. So we're gonna keep that going.
That's a cold song, man. For my people that don't know where that's at, where can they find that song at?
Spotify, anywhere that there's music. You can type in Blazing Part 2, Blazing, YouTube, Eyeamcelebrity, Eyeamcelebrity, Eyeamcelebrity. Just Google that. Anything you might need to find for me, Google will take you there.
Okay. So you said you've been in Dallas a while. Have you noticed all the changes in the music scene, and how do you feel about it?
I put in my story yesterday that Johnny Damn D was the best thing to happen to Dallas music in a very long time. Dallas needed Johnny Damn D with this being shit like more than they needed the Super Bowl ring, quite frankly. Because Dallas already had a sound.
Yeah.
Dallas already has a sound. I don't care about the thug shit. I don't care about the killing. I don't care about that. Especially not coming from Dallas, who already has a sound. I don't care if you don't like it, create that music, but don't try to muffle, don't try to put the shade over the real sound of Dallas just so you can sound like some other motherfucking city. Mm-hmm. Sound like a whole nother sound. Don't do that. Don't fuck over the city like that. So Johnny Damn D coming in here with this being shit and a lot of other shit that's following that's making you dance and boogie.
Yeah, making you have fun again.
That's the fucking sound, bro. That's the motherfucking sound. I love it. I love it. I love the fact that Dallas has finally come back around full circle and we actually have some real music that represents Dallas. So people know what it really is out here. Like, boys can rap.
Yeah.
But you're going to have some fun. You're going to have some motherfucking fun out here, bro. You can slab talk in the city. You go to Houston, do your slab talk and all that. Because even out there, it ain't no killing or nothing. It's just Houston, Texas is the home of the players and pimps. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it is. Yeah. You come to Dallas and you going to boogie. That don't mean it ain't no players and pimps out there. You know what I mean? It's just you get to enjoy some different music.
Have some fun.
But we still out here because it's Texas. It's still Texas. Yeah. We just cousins. We just talk a little different.
Yeah.
We still jam the same. You still gonna enjoy yourself when you around us. We just talk a little different, but then we cousins.
Yeah. For a minute, everybody was posted up, want to look tough in the club.
Man, listen.
Now you can have fun again. I appreciate Johnny too. Johnny on a good run.
Yeah, he's really on a really, really good run, bro. I like what he's doing, bro. I do. I like what he's doing.
So let me ask you an important question. Do you feel like, or do you think DJs are still needed in the relationships with the DJs? Because remember back in the day, you used to go and whatever club the DJ was at.
Mm-hmm.
You think that's still important right now?
That's major. That's definitely majorly important.
Yeah,
that's major because there are no street teams no more.
Mm.
So the DJs are the streets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the DJs are the streets at this point. There's no real street team. There's not going to be 30 people on a Friday through Saturday through Sunday run going out every night with your shit hitting up the streets, posting your shit out, passing out your flyers, passing out whatever this is, the swag or whatever. We don't have that no more. So you have to find a way to get in contact, to get in connection with the DJ, because the DJ is the ear to the street. People still go to clubs. The DJ's still on the radio station. While you may not fuck with the radio station, there's still DJs are everywhere. DJs can still, they may not, we may not see it necessarily right here. DJs are still breaking records though, low key. Whether we want to believe it or not, DJs are still kind of like the gatekeepers of the music. We may have TikTok, we may have social media. Yeah, social media gonna break you. It will. But guess who needs your shit to put it on the street? Mm-hmm. The DJ you still gotta find you a motherfucking dope man. You gotta find you somebody to run it.
Yeah. Radio or streams?
I feel like they one and the same. I feel like
but the payout for streams, ain't as good as the radio.
Yeah, I feel you on that. It may be easier to get streamed, to get in, to get on a platform for streaming as opposed to being on the radio, which of course may be the reason why that, the payout thing. But if you're not already hot, you're gonna pay about as much to get on the radio as you're gonna make from the radio a lot of times. That's true. So it's all about the artist, and that shit's all, for me, the radio is all about leverage. After having my experience with 97.9 for the time, the relationship that we had with 97.9 for the time we did, I truly did learn that that whole radio situation is all about leverage and who you know, full stop. Mm-hmm. If you don't already have that buzz, you're going to be in there needing to know somebody.
Yeah.
If you don't know somebody, you're about to go broke. Yeah. And again, you may end up spending more than you're going to make trying to be on there, especially if you're trying to force your song onto the radio and it's not hot. You done spent 10 grand, 15 grand trying to getting yourself, between saying you're going to do it and getting yourself to the place where it's in the hands of the right person. Just for them to play that bitch and it flopped. When you really could have used that money and maybe did some online marketing, ads, done some cool little content creation, found you a dope shooter, partnered with them, gave them a few grand, said, hey, let me borrow you for a month. We're going to set up times and we're going to make sure we keep this on. We're going to create a buzz. Get online with these content creators. Hey, they taking the money.
Facts.
They are taking the money. They are creating the content for you. They are putting together dances and shit. They are doing it. It's about knowing the market and where you plan on trying to put yourself on that market.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So it's cool. It's just like I say, you just have to have a plan. Yeah. Just you need to know why you're doing it. Not to say one is either worse or the other, but you need to know why you're doing it though. So you'll know, so you can get the results that you're trying to get from it.
Right. So if you had to choose, would you sign to a label or stay independent?
The label situation, if I don't have the leverage, I need to be able to create the terms. It's no point. It's no point. If I'm not able to create the terms and make sure that it also works in my favor in the way in which I need it to, it's no point of getting a deal. Cause you about to get fucked. Easily. Like, well, you know what I mean? As opposed to just saying, fuck it, take the long route. Just take the long route, learn it. Take the long route, learn it. So, again, I would say yes if I have the leverage. I would say yes if I have that dope ass song. I would say yes if I have that dope ass catalog that I know once that song hit, it's about to be a problem. You know what I mean? I would do it. Maybe I would do a single deal.
Because I know
Because I know what I know what I got in the chamber. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even bringing that to y'all. I'm bringing y'all what y'all asked me for, the single. Yeah. We're going to talk about this. I don't need you to even know what's going on over here because I don't need you trying to play that into shit I got going on. No, we're going to have a single deal. And let's work this deal. And if this goes well, if I like how this look, then we may move forward with another thing. But I only need you for one thing.
Mm. Yeah, I seen Wiz yesterday. Wiz Khalifa say he been independent for, I think, 6 years. He said, man, I'm going back to the label.
No.
Maybe he realizing all the money he coming out of pocket with and, for,
distribution
or whatever. But yeah, he said he's going back to a label.
And again, And that last statement that I made, I'm only using you for one. Ooh, Paul Wall. I like Paul's person. I know Paul personally, man. Paul has taken me to school. He's helped me get my CDs. You know what I mean? I know Paul. Like me and Paul have actually like hung out, kicked it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go with Paul, bro. While I fuck with Chameleon, I fuck with Chameleon. Definitely fuck with Cam. Definitely fuck with Cam. I'm going with Paul though. With Paul. Paul made the people's champ, bro.
Paul Wall and Chameleon. You said Paul Wall. Paul Wall and Mike Jones.
Paul Wall.
Paul Wall is zero.
Zero.
Zero or Trader Truth.
Zero.
Zero or Flip.
Zero.
Zero or Killer Calleon.
Zero.
Zero or Slim Thug.
Zero.
Zero or ESG.
Hey, that's pretty fucking disrespectful. I'm going with zero. I'm going with zero. Still going with zero.
Zero or Big Mo.
Mo.
Big Mo or Fat Pat.
Oh, Pat.
Fat Pat or Big Pokey.
Pokey.
Big Pokey or Big Hawk.
Pokey.
Pokey or Bun B.
Pokey.
Ooh.
Pokey.
Pokey or Pimp C.
Pokey, bruh. No. I'm going with the Pimp because Pimp actually was doing the instruments and singing and doing the hooks and writing. And so I'm going with the Pimp on that.
Last one.
Gotta go with the Pimp on that.
Pimp C or Scarface.
Face. Easy. Easy. You said Face would have ran the whole show.
Yeah.
But you said zero.
Right. So. Screw or Michael Watts?
Screw.
DJ Screw.
There's no Watts without Screw.
Thanks.
I mean, I'm from, you know what I mean? Watts is from my side of town. Like I know Watts, you know what I mean? Like I know Watts. But there's no Watts without Screw. Not in that particular era lane. I know Watts will still be a DJ, but what Watts picked up and brought to the north side and did for the north side to help us bridge that whole Screw gap.
Yeah.
You know, because how that culture was between the north and the south side, it was not good. We all know that if you're from Houston. Yeah. But Watts, no matter, he really did take the reins on bridging that whole little gap with the north and the south side. And that's one thing you have to commend about Watts. You really have to commend about Watts, even if you don't like him. For whatever reason, you may not like him or, whatever the fuck it is. But one has to say what he did was definitely commendable. He is definitely noteworthy. Definitely noteworthy.
So if we have to say,
because he took a lot of backlash.
Switch House or SUC?
SUC, absolutely SUC. Because without SUC, there's no Swisher House.
X.
And if it would be, I don't know, man. But like I say, that without that SUC, who would want to do what we were doing?
Yeah. All right. We signing out, man. Big thanks. My boy Celebrity, man. Just let everybody know where they can find you, your music, where you at.
Yes, sir.
I know you be on TikTok.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm on all platforms. Eyeamcelebrity. It's Eyeamcelebrity. Again, that's Eyeamcelebrity on all platforms. That's everything from my website all the way down to my Cash App. You can catch me going live on TikTok Monday through Friday from 8 p.m. Central to 11 p.m. Central Standard. My TikTok shop is open. My clothing brand, Swamp Clothing Brand. Swamp is an acronym. It stands for Smoking With All My Partners. So Smoking With All My Partners clothing store is open on TikTok. So at any point in time, you can definitely get on there and find merch like the shirt I have on today. It reads Indubitably. So definitely, visit me on our TikTok shop. So yeah, on all platforms, Eyeamcelebrity. So that's from the music and all that cool stuff.
You got anything dropping?
Right now, we're working on merch. Like we have a lot of merch ideas coming out that I'm putting into the TikTok shop. So musically, I don't have any new music coming out that I've set any dates for or anything. While I am still working on new music, I just haven't set a date for any of new music to drop because I've kind of been doing pretty good on TikTok, growing our fan base. So definitely come check us out over there so you can see what's going on. See why we jumping over there.
Yes, sir. Y'all tap in with my boy, man.